What it do, vibe with me. How y'all doing out there? Hopefully everybody's fine. Thank you for tapping in with the vibe. Hit that like button to help out the channel if you can. And let's vibe. Let's talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about the Milwaukee Bucks and they roster after the Dame Leonard trade. And I kind of got that right from NBA.com. That little saying I just said. That's actually a title. I was checking out the news, and that's the headline title. And it gave me a perspective on the roster because I was actually thinking about this topic the other day. I was about to put a video out about it, and that was the one thing that I came up with. Let me take my time after checking out their roster is that they really didn't have a backup point guard, but now I'm seeing that they got Cameron Payne listed as a member of the roster, so that's cool. We can talk about it. They got a point guard that can come in and do what he need to do for some minutes. Cameron Payne is proven as a good point guard off the bench. But with that being said, let's check out what NBA.com believes is their projected starting five for the Milwaukee Bucks for this upcoming 2023-2024 NBA season. Let's get to it. Now, obviously, they got Dame Lillard. I get that kind of twisted, but it's all gravy, baby. Damian Lillard as the point guard. Last year, he averaged 32.2 points, 7.3 assists, and 4.8 rebounds per game for the Portland Trail Blazers. They got Pat, I don't want to butcher his last name, starting at shooting guard, 7.6 points per game, 4.6 rebounds, shooting 39.2% from the field last year. You feel me? They got Chris Middleton coming in at that small forward position, starting 15.1 points per game, 4.9 assists, 4.2 rebounds per game last year. I expect him to average a little bit more this year, even though they got Dame. I just think he's gonna be open for a lot of like wide open shots. You feel what I'm saying? And he gonna knock them down. He can shoot from all over the floor. Good player. You got Giannis starting at the power forward position, averaging 30. He averaged 31.1 points, 11.8 rebounds, and 5.7 assists last year. And this year he been working with the great, the legend, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. So I'm eager to see if he gonna come with some new post moves, and I hope that he just keep working on that free throw because I got a feeling he gonna get fouled a lot, and like he always do because he's a big player, and you got to foul him sometimes, especially when he coming full force to the rack. You heard me? And at the center position, they got Brook Lopez. Last year, he averaged 15.9, basically 16 points, 6.7 rebounds, 6.7 rebounds per game, and 2.5 blocks per game, putting in work all around the court. You feel what I'm saying? Now, they say that key reserves is Cameron Payne. At point guard, they got Robin Lopez as the center. They got that's Brook Lopez's brother. He played with the Bucks in that 2020 season, averaged 5.4 points, 2.4 rebounds per game. Now he hasn't played that many games the last few years. Last year he played about 37 games, and the year before that he played about 36. So hopefully he can, playing behind his brother. They got other bigs over there. He should be able to play more games at a better clip, and just get a part of the rotation, 15 to 20 minutes per game. Hope to see that from Robin Lopez. It's always dope to see brothers on the same team, and like I said, they played together before in that 2020 season for the Milwaukee Bucks. They also got Marjan on there. Last year he averaged 5.1 points, 2.2 rebounds, shooting almost 40% from the field. Salute to him. Malik Beasley. Last year he played for the Lakers in Utah. He averaged throughout the season about 12.7 points per game, 3.5 rebounds, and an assist and a half per game. I think that's clutch. A lot of people didn't speak on Malik Beasley coming over. Well, I didn't hear it. I believe that's clutch for them. Somebody that can play and score points off the bench. I thought he would have started, but I'm liking this. I like him coming off the bench. 12.7. Hopefully he can keep that going around that clip. That'll be dope. They got Jay Crowder, defense, all around, go get it type of player. 6.9 points, about 7 points, almost 4 rebounds, assist and a half per game, shooting almost 48% from the field. I like that Jay Crowder position right there. That's my guy. I hated when he was in with the Cleveland Cavaliers. That was not a good look for him, bro. But he was able to bounce back as soon as he left. You feel what I'm saying? I believe he went to the Suns when he left. And then they got Bobby Portis on there, 14 points a game last year, 9.6 rebounds, almost 10 rebounds a game. Shooting 49.6% from the field, almost 50% from the field. So you look for Bobby Portis to continue to hold it down for the Milwaukee Bucks. So that's a strong lineup. That is definitely a strong lineup. They still got younger players on there that they might can try to play and develop. You never know who's going to step up. With that being said, though, they got a lot of different rotations they can do with this lineup right here. The Milwaukee Bucks gonna be tough if stuff work out. If I'm just imagine playing with this roster on NBA 2K, basically that's where I'm coming with it. If I had this roster on NBA 2K, I'm doing damage because there's too many different lineups I can put in the game as a coach and different type of vibes and different games. It's just different shit I can hit you with, and we're gonna talk a little bit about that in a second. But with that being said, that 6-man role, or is it that third option role? It can be both in my eyes. That 6-man role, we looking at Bobby Portis, we looking at Mikal Beasley. I look for them to both do their thing, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully share that role. But I also want to touch on, should Middleton be that not 6-man role, but he gonna be the third option, no doubt. But should he sub out of the game early in the first? Maybe if they sub Brook out early, I don't know how his minutes go, but should Middleton sub out early, or whoever's clicking between Middleton and Dame? But I figure if Middleton sub out earlier in the first, you know what I'm saying, for most of the season, and he come back in, you feel what I'm saying, he come back in the game with the bench players. Like, I don't know how they going to do it if the bench is going to start the second quarter. But then now you got Middleton out there to control the offense, get the bench offense, just the bench identity, you know what I'm saying? He could play with either Bobby Portis or Malik, depending on who gets subbed in the game at what times. And then you also got Cameron Payne out there, but he can get his buckets if he do it like that, which I think they will probably do. They'll always have a scorer on the court because Middleton can control the ball. He can get some shots up for himself, and you know what I'm saying. And they ain't losing pace. They still can get up and down the court. So that'll give them an identity in my eyes. I'm not sure who would get subbed out. I mean, who would sub in? Would it be Bobby Portis? Would it be Malik Beasley? You know what I'm saying? It could be different. It's so many different lineup possibilities. But with that being said, that leads me to my next question. And y'all free to, comment your thoughts in the comment section below. You feel me? Please do. Is Giannis a power forward or is he a small forward in your eyes? In your eyes. If he on your team, is you playing him more at small forward or are you playing him more at the power forward? I know there's a lot of players, they switch from small forward to power forward, from shooting guard to some from shooting guard all the way down to power forward. I'm not a big fan of that, but I understand, especially how the league has evolved. But that's a whole nother topic. You feel me? Vibe with me. Answer that in the comment section for me if you can, please. I do want to know. How would you play Giannis? More power forward or more small forward? I'm just saying that because obviously he gonna start at power forward. Obviously he working on his post moves even more, which is dope. Because I think if he can dominate, if he can get a go-to post move or two, and that elbow shot or just that free throw shot, he unstoppable for sure. It won't matter. It's gonna be problems. You feel what I'm saying? Now you got Damian Lillard, one of the best point guards in the game, one of the best players in the game right now. It's gonna be a problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? You still got your defense. People gonna step up. I think Pat is a good defender on the low. We gonna see. You feel what I'm saying? Giannis is a great defender in his own right. You got Brook. You got his brother, Robin. Man, I mean, you got Jay Crowder. I mean, let's get it. You feel what I'm saying? Middleton ain't no slouch as well. He gonna have to play some D as well. But with that being said, I say that to say this, because if I was the coach, I don't know if this ain't cheating, but I'm going to find sometime in the game, probably around the end of the third or the beginning of the fourth, and it's going to be Giannis basically pushing the point, but he's not going to be the point guard. He's going to control the ball, and I'm going to have 4 shooters around him. Like Dame. It could be Dame. It could be Middleton. It could be Malik. It can be Bobby Portis, or you could put Brook into that situation, or whoever's shooting good at that moment. But I'm letting Giannis push the point. I'm spreading it out. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why I hope Giannis work on his dribbling, but he can dribble as good enough right now. So I'm putting Giannis with the ball in his hand, top of the key. That's gonna be my go-to thing sometime. You feel me? If I was coaching him, he at the top of the key. He got, like I said, he got his shooters all around waiting. It's either guard him head up, and he too powerful for most small forwards, and he too quick for. I mean, he too powerful for most small forwards, and he too quick for most power forwards. That's gonna be a problem. That's why I say he got to shoot good free throws, because they going to foul the shit out of him. You get what I'm saying? If they start doubling that down, I got all my shooters open, bro, and that's what they want. They want wide open shots. I'm going to dish it to them. They going to knock down the three or whatever. I even bring Bobby Portis to the elbow. It don't even matter. Now they got an easier way to try to double him, but Bobby Portis right there at the elbow. Bam, money. It ain't always got to be a three. You feel what I'm saying? Bring it back old school a little bit. But that's just my opinion on the roster. And again, so many different lineups you can go with. Like I said, you can have you can have Chris Middleton and Malik Beasley starting, and off the bench, it'll be Bobby Portis, Jay Crowder, Pat, Payne, Robin, however they want to do it. Or you can even have Malik Beasley starting or Bobby Portis starting, put it like that, and bring Chris Middleton off the bench. You know what I'm saying? But if you start Bobby, then Giannis playing small forward. So it's so many different lineups that you can do with this roster. It's going to be a problem because they got size, they got shooting, they got defense, they got superstars. It's all going to go down to the rotation and just the ego. If motherfuckers ain't, they got enough players, so if one player not filling in that gap, it's another player that the opportunity can present itself for. You get what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to shooting, as long as people holding themselves accountable on defense. The Bucks looking kind of crazy, especially in the East. I don't see nobody really fucking with them. This was a crazy trade for Leonard, because I was feeling like, was that Heat trade good enough? But I didn't see it right off bat. You know what I'm saying? This right here is good. You know what I'm saying? They kind of stack like the Denver Nuggets. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below. If y'all vibing, please hit that like button. It's going to help the channel, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. I appreciate y'all truly, man. Y'all don't understand. We're going to continue to get better and do more for each other. Other than that, y'all have a great day. Believe, lead with love, and into the next video. Vab.